Almost every wipe I build in the snow, because the harsh environment allows me to thrive as a solo. But this wipe, I decided to do the complete opposite. I built my empire in the heart of the desert, surrounded by multiple rivaling clans fighting for control of giant excavator. What they didn't expect was for me to become the ultimate thorn in their operation. Little by little, I went from being a nobody to the most feared solo in the desert, and eventually the clans rallied up to raid my base. Holy shit, boys, we're getting raided. I think the EXCAV group's had enough, boys. Oh my god. If you want to see exactly how this story unfolds, follow me to the beach, where every Rust story begins. Alright boys, welcome back to another Rust video. Today we are playing 1000 pop solo again, but this time we're not building in the snow. We're gonna go build down in the desert by a giant excavator. I heard there's gonna be a massive Chinese zerg and a Brazilian zerg building there this wipe, so it should be loads of action. The last 3 videos got over 1000 likes each, probably 2k by the time this video comes out, so if we can hit that goal again, it would mean so much to me. Anyway, let's get right into it. We're running the rat race, boys. Got 1000 other players trying to get us started, and we gotta be better than all of them. Alright guys, just a quick reminder that most of you guys watching are not subscribed to the channel, so if you guys could hit that sub button, it would mean so much to me. Before we get back to the video though, I am giving away 2 press vest skins worth over $50 on the Discord. It's completely free, so you do not want to miss out. Alright, back to the video. We need that. I guess I'll get this tree and this stone node right next to each other. Oh, that guy might kill me though, so I'm gonna keep going. Fuck, I really want... There's so many stone nodes here, but that guy will just kill me. So there's no point. Alright, I'm gonna get this wood pile and then we'll circle back for the stone. I don't think that guy has a weapon, but he's still freaking me out. Alright, stone tools are down. We just need to get a little bit more cloth and we can craft a bow and arrow. And then we can really defend ourselves. I am tempted to loot that brown crate because if it's a hazmat, that would be insane. Spring. I'll take a spring. Ooh, okay, we got a bow. Holy crap, there's a ton of cloth over here. We're taking all of this, boys. Not the rats, though. We don't want those. I'm so tempted to farm this. I think I'm going to. Alright boys, we got so much farm. This is a really good start. Oh, I hear a bear. Above me. I'm gonna get that. Hold on. It's really important actually that we get that. Oh shit, the new building plan and foundation looks trippy. I haven't seen that yet. Let's go, boys. Let's get this bear before that guy comes after us that we just heard. Alright, let's go, boys. GG. Well, he's fucked. Sorry, bro. Oh my god, he's loaded. I mean, for fresh wipe, yeah, that is loaded. That was huge, boys. Huge W. We have a super long way to go though, so anything could happen, but if we survive, this is going to be amazing. Oh my god, I know I shouldn't, but I really want to farm these nodes. I shouldn't though, I have a good amount of stone on me, and if I die now, it'll be worthless. In the desert, it's going to have a ton of stone, so it's not like we're going to be short or anything. Oh, I really hope we find mushrooms soon. I can't afford to place this campfire down because we can't afford to stay still. If we get stuck behind the initial wave of players, we're completely fucked. Let's go. The game is blessing us on cloth right now. That's really nice. There's our home, boys. Giant EXCAV, here we come. I cannot wait to be the greasiest, slimiest solo that a clan has ever seen. We've done it before, and we're gonna do it again, boys. There's a guy right there with a hazy. Really don't want anything to do with him. I think we are gonna get this pig right here. Oh no, you don't, boy. Better run, boy. Let's get a bow knife real quick and drop the binoculars. We don't need them. Alright, can't see anything anymore. I'm gonna turn up the brightness for you guys though, so you guys can see. And we'll just have to freehand the base in the dark and pray that the area is flat enough. If it's bad, we'll move in the morning. Oh, there's a train right there. Honestly, wouldn't it be funny if that was the clan that I'm fighting all white and they're about to jump off and build here? Guess we'll see in the morning. Alright boys, we are approaching the build spot. There's a god rock right there, but I don't really want to live there. Someone already took that god rock. Yeah, alright. Let's see, we need enough room to build our China wall, so let's see. I think this might be it right here. I think this is plenty of room in all directions. I mean, we'll see in the morning too. But let's just set it down and go from there. Alright, base is down. Let's expand it a little bit. It's an airdrop right there. What? I might have to go for that. Let's depot what we have and check it out. Let's go, boys. Let's not forget to set a jump up for when we get back, though. There we go. Let's get this airdrop, boys. It's nighttime too, so there is a small chance that no one else saw it except me. I doubt it, but at least if there is a fight, there's a little bit of a higher chance that I win because it's night. Unless this is like a base and some Giga clan, like 30 minutes into wipe, already got a supply signal. That is also a possibility. Oh my god, we're here already. I don't see anything, like, I don't see a base unless I'm stupid. I mean, it can't be a base, we're at excavator. There's no way there's a base here, so this has to be a random airdrop, and we don't see anyone here. We might be able to take it and leave. That's insane. Oh, there is someone coming. Shit. He's a bow. There's so many of them. Yeah, there's no chance. GG, boys. I mean, we knew the chances were like basically zero. What was I thinking? No one going for an airdrop on 1,000 pop? Yeah, no way. Not even at night. Alright, boys, as soon as the sun comes up, I'm gonna check and see if our base location is viable before doing anything else. I mean, I think this will work. Those rocks over there might be a little close for the China wall. Fuck, I don't know. I'm gonna build over there, I think. That area looks better than this one. I know I wasted all my wood and stone, but we can get that back in no time, so I'm actually gonna rebuild the base right where that wolf is. And then we'll just let this decay. Yeah, this is just a much better base location. This will work way better with the China wall. Good news is there's already a clan farming EXCAV. I can hear them right now. So we're not going to have any problem getting content from them. I'm going to hit these cactuses because if we get enough cloth, we can craft a bow. Alright, let's get this wolf. Come here, Wolfie. Let's craft ourselves a wolf headdress. Someone just shot at me. He shot at me and then disappeared. Okay. Alright boys, we have a lot of farming to do. We're gonna hit absolutely every single node in our area. Metal, stone, and sulfur, so... For you guys, this is probably gonna be like 20 seconds, but for me, it's gonna be like, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, with that, we should be able to place the doors on the roof and our base will be a little bit more secure. Not secure enough though, because there's already a clan taking EXCAV and I know they have Tommies. I'm sure they have Mollies as well. So we really need to get metal doors as soon as possible. Let's go, boys. Roof door is on. I feel just a little bit more safe. Alright boys, let's get these furnaces going before we go back out. We need wood, so I'll focus on that first. That way we can keep the furnaces running and get metal doors very soon. Alright boys, we finally got a metal door, so let's get that on. There we go boys. Now that we have 2 metal doors on the base, I feel a lot better about getting raided so early on. With all the airdrops that clan running EXCAV is calling in, it is very likely that they've gotten a C4 already, so we need to expand as quickly as possible. We're going to farm the area, and once we get another airlock, we're going to probably hit train tunnels pretty soon for those sweet blueprint fragments. Alright, let's expand the base a little bit. Get the airlock on the top, and then we'll keep farming. And done. Let's go, boys. We're making good time. We're making good progress. If we keep this up, we'll be set. Alright, we're going to keep farming, but we're also going to start hitting every cactus we see because we're going to need something like 150 cloth to run train tunnels. No way! There's already an AK? Guys, I just want to emphasize that we're only about an hour into the wipe. This is after the blueprint fragment change too? That is insane. Clearly it doesn't work if there's already a group with AKs. I mean, holy. Alright, we're gonna head back to base because we are loaded, and if we die, that's really gonna suck. Alright guys, we just depoted. I'm gonna hit the road and try to get some rope because we really need a crossbow before we hit train tunnels. Here we go, first barrel. Alright, this is enough. Let's go back before we get jumped. This will be my first time farming train tunnels since they added the new blueprint fragment, so I guess we'll see how hard it is to get a tier 2 now. I'd imagine it's a little more difficult, but who knows? I guess we'll see. Alright boys, we're gonna go run train tunnels and hopefully find either a jackhammer or a diving set. Because once we find one of those, we can just infinitely farm the ocean or nodes and get really loaded. Alright, this is risky boys. There is a group running EXCAV right now. We're gonna try to sneak in and take the train tunnel entrance underneath their noses. Kinda stupid, I know, but this is the closest train tunnel entrance for a while, so... What the hell? I think the guys on EXCAV killed this guy. Well, we'll take his loot. I'm gonna go back to base and depot this, and then we're gonna actually go do train tunnel, but we can't afford to not take a crossbow kit right now, because if we die, like, we don't have a crossbow anymore. Now the question is, can I sneak past the same AK guy that killed that crossbow kid to get to the train tunnels? Probably not, but we're gonna try anyway because there's no way that I'm running like 5 grids to get to the next train tunnel. Come on, nobody see us please. And I think we are good. GG boys. Alright, let's see how this goes. First train tunnel run of the wipe. Let's get it boys. Ooh, a diving tank? That's pretty good. If we can find a pair of flippers and goggles, we'll be set. Oh my god, there's a train here. This is really bad, boys. And they're stopping. No. Fuck, I had no choice, bro. Oh my god. There was literally nothing I could have done there. Even though I died, I decided to go back and run train tunnels again, because on 1000 pop, that's pretty much my only option as a solo, if I wanted to get a tier 2. This time, I had a bit more luck, and after a while, I found my first blueprint fragment. Ooh, a solar panel? That's huge. Getting those electric furnaces done early. Tech trash? That's also huge. Holy. We might be able to set up electric furnaces in the next hour or so if we get this back to base. Ooh, we needed that really bad. First time I've found one of these, took me about 2 train stations, so... What it seems like, at least with the tier 2, is that I would have probably had enough by the time I farmed enough scrap for a tier 2 anyway, so... Kinda seems like a redundant change. Yes, another one, okay. Actually, you know what? I'm curious to find out if we get enough blueprint fragments for a tier 2 before we get 500 scrap, because that'll determine whether it's easier or harder than the old system, at least for my progression style. I went back to base and depoted the 2 fragments, meaning I only had to get 3 more before I could craft a tier 2. Since the train tunnel strat seemed to be working, I quickly made my way back for more, but this time things would go a little differently. Someone right here. I'm gonna wait here. Okay, now I'm wondering if he died because the scientist in front of me stopped shooting at him and I haven't heard anything in like a minute. That'd be so sad if this guy just got killed by a scientist. No, he didn't. Okay. And get fucked. Let's go, guys. We don't even have a tier 2 yet, and we already have a gun. Yeah, we're going back to base. Nice thing now is that we have a P2 though, so we can just farm tunnels with that. Honestly, a huge W getting this. I think we're in the clear. Let's get back to base. Let's go, boys. That was crazy. Getting a P2 with a crossbow nonetheless? That was insane. Alright guys, I put the P2 away and I decided to go diving because I just want to see if it's any faster than farming train tunnels for the blueprint fragments. Brought ourselves a spear gun, so if we run into any trouble, I should be able to take care of it. Yes, we got one already. Holy. This might be meta. I've only been diving for like... This is my first dive site. I've only opened like 4 boxes and I already got 1 blueprint fragment. There's 2. We literally only need 1 more. What are the chances we get both from the same diving site? Man, it is so scary farming the ocean at night because I can't tell if there's any sharks. I farmed the ocean a little bit more, but eventually my inventory was so full I just had to go home and depot. At this point, I had already accumulated 4 out of 5 blueprint fragments, honestly faster than it would have taken me normally to get 500 scrap. I decided to keep ocean farming, but this time, things weren't so peaceful. There's a guy here. Oh no. Oh no. I'm so sorry. Is this Mikey Duck? His name's Mikey. Wouldn't that be crazy? Oh my god, there's a clan coming. That guy's dead. There's no way we get them all, right? The fuck? There's another boat coming? Oh, that guy's fucked. Holy shit, this is like a 9-man. Oh no. I guess that wasn't Mikey Duck, guys. Because he's a solo. GG. Alright boys, it's okay. I'm glad we died before we found the last blueprint fragment, because I probably would have crashed out, but we're getting it done. Let's go back out and get the last one. Right before I was about to go out and get the last blueprint fragment, I heard a massive fight near my base. Since I knew there were 2 major clans building in the area, I figured this must be them at war. All this fighting was likely over control of giant excavator, so I decided to see if I could sneak in and get out with some loot. There's a guy right there. Not sure how many there are. Oh my god. Need to drop this somewhere. Holy shit. Let's throw this inside and run back. Oh my god, we already got 2 guns. Alright guys, we're back outside. There's still a massive fight. I just brought another DB out because I know if I bring a real gun like a Tommy, I'm just gonna get clapped by like one of like 50 people. Just like that guy did, holy. That guy ran from over here, so if we wait, kind of around where this guy came from, we might be able to shoot on him and take his AK. There he is right there. Well, it was worth a shot. Even though I died, I still managed to secure 2 extra Tommies along with the P2 I got earlier. Since I didn't get any AKs, it was unlikely that I was on the radar of any clans just yet, which was probably for the better because my base was still in its infancy stage. Anyway, everything was going according to plan, so I went back to train tunnels with a Tommy to get the last blueprint fragment. So there are some scientists cleared, but there are some spawned, so I think it probably got cleared a little bit ago and respawned since then. Two military crates, come on, just 1 blueprint fragment. Garage door, I mean, I'll take it. In a computer, I mean, these are things that I need, so I'm not complaining that much. Alright, maybe this is gonna be our... Ooh! Okay, that's 1 down. No blueprint fragment. Alright, let's go. Alright, we can go home after this. We're just gonna clear the rest of this station and go home. And we got a solar panel, hell yeah. Literally some of the luckiest drops I've ever seen. Like, we're gonna have a tier 2 and an electric furnace smelter in no time. Alright, hopefully there's no one up here. If there is, I am going to crash out. Also, this tower literally got built overnight. And I've been seeing people getting shot from it non-stop. So if a guy with a bolty gets on the roof and kills me, that will also be an Erwin crash out moment. Fuck, there's someone farming right by my base. Oh my god. Bro, I just want to get this blueprint fragment in the base. Holy shit, this attack heli is about to land. What do I do? Two attack helis? And a mini. Oh my god, we're gonna have to make a run for the base. Please don't turn around. Holy shit, boys. What server am I playing on? Oh my god. Living in the desert is like literal World War III. Like, I don't know what else to say. When I live in the snow, there's clans, but there's a lot of peaceful moments where I'm farming and shit. I'm gonna have to farm with NVGs in this video. Like, there's no way that I'll be able to farm during the day like that guy was trying to do. Like, he literally got ran up on by 2 attack helis. Holy shit. Well, boys, we finally can craft a tier 2. And we have about 850 scrap, so I would say it's harder to get a tier 2 than it used to be, because, you know, as you can see, I've almost farmed 1,000, but it's definitely much easier to get a tier 3, because all you need is 750 scrap total to craft a tier 2 and a tier 3 now. So like, once you craft a tier 2, you basically only have to focus on getting advanced frags. So that's my 2 cents. There we go. Let's go, boys. I'm gonna craft an NVG kit so that I can farm when it turns night. Alright, let's get to farming. It is nighttime. We need to get as many nodes as possible so we can upgrade the base. Alright boys, I would say that's a pretty decent haul. We got about 8k stone and 2 rows of ore, so that's pretty good. I think we're going to start expanding the base, getting some honeycomb on it, and then getting the electric furnaces down so we can cook this ore. Here we go, let's go boys. First expansion is complete. Now we just gotta add the electric furnaces over here and start cooking all that metal up, and then we can continue. Alright guys, let's put some ore in the box and see if it works. Let's go boys, it works. Couple boxes of metal and we'll have the base finished in no time. Alright boys, we're gonna go check out that EXCAV tower. The clan who built it hasn't been back to EXCAV in a while, so I think now is a good time to see what kind of damage we can do. They got stone roofs there, which we can break and go in. We just need to break that turret. Let's see, do they have any compound turrets on the left and right? I think they do, because that looks like a half wall on top, but if we break this turret and we stick to the right side here, we'll be able to get in. without getting shot by that turret or the one above the door. Oh no, there's an attack heli. Good shit. I don't think they saw me. Oh my god, bro. These guys are attack heli freaks, dude. They keep doing circles around this whole area. Like, those guys are just constantly on patrol, bro. Like, I swear, I feel like I'm on a stealth mission in a video game. And I have to, like, avoid, like, a bunch of patrolmen. Like, this is insane. Alright, let's take this guy out. Right here. Alright, there's one turret down. Now this is going to be tricky. I think we can get in without that turret seeing us, but if it does see us, we're going to have to spend another 100 arrows destroying it. So let's just see if we can make this happen or not. You know what? We might be able to get up without that turret seeing us, because they placed it really far back. I'm gonna try it. Yeah, they're f***ing idiots. I don't know if you can get anywhere though, just from looking. Looks like they sealed this off with stone. Oh no. It's unfortunate they sealed it off. Yeah, this is a bust, boys. Well, that's GG. I thought we were about to have another Arctic Empire moment. Oh well. Even though this whole operation was a bust, I still gained some valuable information, that either the EXCAV tower got raided while I was farming, or it was abandoned and griefed. Either way, I wouldn't have to worry about it anymore. After this, I decided to take a little break, and when I got back, I was in for a huge surprise. Oh my god, what is this? Somebody built I don't even know what type of base this is, right outside my base. Oh my god, they have an attack heli in there? No, dude, this is a clan's forward operating base for sure. And they have a mini. Oh no. Guys, I can't stress this enough. This is right outside my base. Yo, I just wanted to say, bro, that's an interesting base shape. That's it, bro. I just wanted to say your base is interestingly shaped. Yo, if you can fly through this crack right here. Oh shit. Yeah, this is gonna be a major issue, boys. I think we just found our main ops for the wipe. This is definitely one of the clans I was talking about. They just put a forward operating base right outside my base. After this development, I knew I needed a tier 3 as fast as possible. These guys outnumbered me and were heavily geared with an M249. I didn't want to let them know where I lived, so I stopped making noise around the base and started heading around the map to run card puzzles. If I was lucky, I could get a tier 3 in a couple of hours doing this. Alright guys, we got a green card and a fuse. One of the new things they added this wipe is a green card room at Dome, so we're gonna head over and see if we can run that for a blue card, because with that, we can hit up a red card monument and hopefully get us some advanced blueprint fragments. Server pop's still pretty high, but it is getting pretty late, so I think that there is a chance that we can get this done now. Alright, so I just saw a guy walk into the power station. Let's see if we can take him out. Holy shit, this guy's fucking loaded. Why do they always have to be so loaded? This guy definitely just cleared Dome. Holy. Alright, so I believe this is the fuse room. There we go. And the green card room should be over there. Fuck, man. Alright, that was annoying, but I figured this new update would be. I mean, one of the biggest complaints I'm seeing is that it's impossible to get advanced blueprint fragments, since the only way to get them is to run card puzzles or do locked crates. But we're gonna keep trying. Another monument they added a green card room to is ferry terminal, so we're gonna hit that next and go from there. Nice, it's not looted. Now we just gotta take what we got from that and hit water treatment plant. I can't wall here. This is really bad. There's another one? How many people are there? I'm so fucked, guys. That guy's dead. I don't know if he killed the guy behind me though. Oh, no he didn't. Fuck. That's 2 dead. I know I downed the other guy, so I think I'm just gonna run. If we can get out with these blueprint fragments, that'll be the best thing. Fuck. This is tough, boys. Alright, these 2 deaths were annoying. I picked a pretty secluded place to live, so not only did I have to run across the map to get cards, but even when I did get them, there was always someone waiting to take me out. As I mentioned earlier, you can get advanced blueprint fragments from locked crates, so I decided the next time there was a cargo ship I would go for it. After all, I could get all 5 blueprint fragments from one successful run if I'm lucky. But in the meantime, my attack heli neighbors were causing a lot of ruckus outside my base, and I decided to go investigate. What the hell are these guys doing? They're literally like bullying somebody on the ground. Like, this is ridiculous. When is the attack heli nerf coming? Swear to God. Oh my God, now there's 2 of them? What is Russ come to, boys? Oh shit, that guy's coming right for me. Yeah, I need to go inside. Make sure no one's door camping me. Looks like we're good. Oh shit! They just exploded! Oh my God, I'm going right now. This could be massive. Is a SAR body to my right? Alright, we're gonna check that out real quick and then we're gonna head to the crash. The guy's name's Tim? I don't think I've seen him before. Alright, this one dead, but I think there's a couple people on the crash already. Plus that tower shooting at me. Not sure what we can do here. Oh my God, what? I just got an HM. Yeah, no, I'm out of here. They can have whatever's left. I need this so bad. I can actually defend my base if I start getting raided. Holy. Yeah, those guys can have that fight. I'm not gonna lie, boys, that is so nice. We got an HM-LMG before we even got a tier 3. I will say now, we really need to upgrade the base. Alright, I'm crafting a ton of garage doors, and while those are crafting, I'm gonna upgrade the base to metal. Alright guys, we've upgraded the entire base. Pretty sure the EXCAV group knows where we live now, but I think the trade-off is well worth it. We just need to be fast and getting the base expanded and also getting that tier 3. Alright, I've gone ahead and crafted some HVs along with some grenades and smoke grenades. That way we can actually defend ourselves if we get raided. I'm going to place down all these garage doors as well, and once that's done, we're going to go to the next cargo. Alright, that's all finished. I still believe we're on borrowed time, so let's not fool ourselves into thinking we can relax. Gotta stay on our toes, gentlemen. Alright, so I was just doing a little bit of off-camera farming when I heard a mini land at the base where the attack helis were coming from, so we're gonna go investigate that real quick. Yeah, there's the mini. They definitely landed. I can hear them inside too. You will never expect this, holy. This is the perfect spot. Patience is key. No! I ran out of ammo! He was one shot, I swear. Don't try this at home, boys. Making enemies fast. Alright guys, I just traveled across the entire map to get to this harbor so we could go to cargo. And I really hope I don't get roof camped by that base over there. What the hell? There's someone farming? There's just someone casually farming harbor in the middle of a cargo event. So weird. Alright, we made it into a container. Now all we have to do is do what we do every time, which is sit and wait. Oh, it's already picking us up? That was fast. There is a lot going on out there, boys. Alright, we're leaving the dock, so it's almost time to make our move. It's gonna be really dark, so we might be able to sneak up on them. Like I said before, patience is key. We're gonna go ahead and open this. Not so we can jump out yet, but just so it doesn't make any noise later. I'm pretty sure there's no one within earshot right now. Oh, I was about to push out, but the crate disappeared, so I have to push out anyway. It's actually so quiet. I think all the groups that we're fighting are done now, and there's probably only 1 or 2 guys left on board. Alright, so the last crate is above us, meaning whoever is on board is definitely up there. Here they are. Still fighting too. Okay, crate just unlocked, meaning this is the perfect time to push him. Assuming there's only one. Oh my god, I killed him. Holy fuck, he's loaded, guys. Alright guys, the rib is gone and we're about to dock at another harbor, so I'm just gonna jump into the water and then swim out into the middle of the ocean and then come back in a boat to get the loot. I think that's the best course of action because we're like literally 50 grids from the base. Which is exactly what I did. I swam out into the unmarked grids where no one would ever think to look, and when I got back with a boat, everything was gone. I honestly couldn't believe it. My third attempt at getting advanced blueprint fragments was a bust, but I knew better than to give up. Soon, my luck would turn around. Oh someone's getting raided right next to me. We gotta check that out. It's only a satchel raid, but this could be huge gains, boys. You never know. I think this rock base is it right here. Okay, this is definitely it. Holy shit, that's a lot of ore. So worth it. That was a devious lick if I've ever seen one, gentlemen. GG, boys. Alright, he did come back, but he is dead, so no worries. And he's dead again, let's go. I just got ran up on. Are these my neighbors?
Hello, bro.
Hello.
The green base.
Green base? Green base is me, yeah.
Yeah, it's your basement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, man.
Now, these guys who just killed me came from the attack heli base, meaning they were part of the larger clan, and for some reason, they wanted to know if I lived in the green base. I made the mistake of telling them it was me, but I figured they probably already had that information. What this was telling me now is that I had no time to lose. It was time to build the rest of the base, so I grabbed what resources I had and got to work. Alright, the roof is complete. It's only stone, so we still have to upgrade it to metal, but GG boys. Let's get the doors and shit on now. I'm actually gonna upgrade the roof real quick, just in case I get MLRS'd. Then we'll place the wind turbine and turrets. Alright, that is done. Alright, with those turrets down, I feel a lot more secure. If that clan comes to raid me, we'll stand a chance. After finishing the base, I went on a massive farm run because I would need a ton of metal to upgrade the entire base, but the patrol heli gang was very active at this time, and I was having a lot of trouble staying under their radar. Alright, we are getting really loaded. We should probably head back pretty soon. Oh no, the attack heli is right there. Please don't see me. I don't think he saw me, boys. Why is he turning like that? Someone's jackhammer farming right next to me. Oh no. Oh my god, this is one of them. I need to get the hell out of here. Shit. The heli's looking for me. I am so dead, boys. Yeah, it's GG boys. I didn't know Skier was part of their clan. There's no way we make it out of this. Oh no, please. You're so loaded right now. It would be so nice to not die here, but I don't really see any way that's gonna happen. Oh no. Yeah, it's GG boys. EXCAV clan is putting me down. Alright boys, I'm out looking for revenge. The attack heli hasn't been around for a while, so I'm assuming it went back to the main base. But at least one of these guys stayed over here to farm, so I'm gonna door camp him and wait for him to come out. We're gonna sit in this spot just like we did last time. I think it's been long enough that he probably doesn't even remember. Okay, I think he's coming out. Full metal, let's go. This is huge. We need to get the hell out of here. Let's go, boys. Free AK kit? That was massive. I don't really think it's enough, though. I think I'm gonna wait till morning and then take out their turrets with compound bow. We're gonna set up an ambush, boys. Alright, guys, it's morning. As you can see, they have one turret guarding their attack heli entrance. So if we take that out and kill them, we can actually loot the bodies. Alright boys, let's get this python. And when they come back, we're just gonna shit on them when they open the garage door. 500 IQ play, there's no way this doesn't work. Alright, so we already have a perfect shot from our roof. Like we could literally just sit here with the HV and take them out when they get back. But I think we're gonna go on the ground because I don't want to risk missing this shot. Like if we miss it, it's over. They're never gonna let us do it again. Alright guys, they just landed a couple minutes ago. They have no idea we're here. As soon as they leave, they're ours. Alright, this is it, boys. That might be the most magnificent thing I've ever done, holy. Alright, he's got some loot, not bad. There's a backpack right there. Wait, we need to get that. Oh my god, this might be insane. Oh my god. Holy shit, guys. This is insane. This loot? They're definitely gonna come raid me now. There's no doubt about that. After depoting the ore, I went back over to their base to see what they thought about the whole thing. Guys, what happened to your mini? What happened to the attack heli, bro? It disappeared. You guys getting loaded? Dude, I can't get any closer. You got turrets. Guys, you don't want to talk anymore? Come on, that HV rocket play was crazy. You guys got to admit.
What do you need, bro?
Bro, do you speak English? Are you Chinese? Like, what's going on?
I'm Portuguese and my
Portuguese?
English is
Portuguese?
very bad, bro.
Oh,
Yes.
uh, the rocket play, like the boom, and then the heli goes and blows up.
What?
The HV rocket play was crazy, right? Like,
Yes.
how many people are you? This isn't your main base, right?
No, this is my not main base.
Are you guys like a big group, big clan?
Yes, big clan.
How many people?
22, bro. 23.
22, 23? Oh my god. Wow.
Bro, my English is so bad, bro.
After making that insane play, I immediately upgraded the entire base to metal, because I knew that clan was going to raid me very soon. After all, I had completely disrespected them as a solo. Afterwards, I decided to make another attempt at cargo ship to see if I could get the advanced blueprint fragments I needed for a tier 3. Alright guys, it's time to run cargo again. We're going to take the train tunnel all the way to the fishing village, and then take a boat from there all the way to the harbor on the other side of the map. Alright boys, I'm not gonna lie, I made a massive oversight and used all of my meds in the train tunnels. So here's the deal, we're gonna run to the fishing village, and if we kill someone on the way there that has meds, we're gonna keep going to cargo, but if we don't, we're just gonna go back to base. Oh my god, no way. This one dead. There's another one in the back. No way, boys. I just killed both of them with no meds. Holy. I guess we're going to cargo, boys. No doubt about that. 3 atomic kits. Is it even worth the risk? Probably not, but we really need those advanced blueprint fragments. No way I'm getting double bolted at from harbor. That is actually insane. What does the game come to? And I'm getting shot at by the ship now too? Yeah, there's no way we're making it out of this, boys. I guess we'll just have to buy the blueprint fragments. I see them being sold in shops, but I just didn't want to waste the sulfur. Oh, fucking wow. I ended up just going to Outpost and buying the blueprint fragments I needed, which was a huge risk in itself because Outpost was so far, and if I died, I would be losing a lot of sulfur and HQM. I even got into a fight at one point, which was super scary, but ultimately we made it to Outpost and got the blueprint fragments. Finally, we could craft a tier 3. Finally, boys. Holy fuck, that was a process. We got our blueprint fragments. Alright, boys. Finally, we got our tier 3. Alright, guys. It is super late. Basically early morning. And as you can see, they have added 3 turrets to their base. Probably to stop me from doing what I did to them before. But they haven't been here in a while. So we're going to take out all of those turrets and eco-raid into their attack heli floor. Because I'm certain they have some loot stored up in there. Alright, that's 2 turrets down. There is one on the other side, but I actually don't think we need to destroy it. There is a turret on this floor above us where the window is. I think we're going to eco-raid into that and break the turret at the same time. Alright boys, Bravo 6 going dark. We're going to be doing some night ops. Let's place down this workbench and get to work. Alright. Let's see what we got. Well, we got at least 1 AK kit. Let's see what was in these boxes. Not much. Okay, a couple kits. It's not bad. Alright, let's start transferring. Path to the base looks pretty clear. Alright, let's grab the last bit of loot. Last but not least, I want them to know it was me. There we go. Alright boys, let's get the hell out of here. Let's get this China wall built before that EXCAV clan wakes up and sees what I did. Alright, the embrasures are done. Let's move on to the metal barricades and then the entire China wall will be complete. Alright, barricades are placed. The entire China wall is complete. The only thing left to do is add the outer peak downs, and then the entire base is finished. We're making pretty good time, boys. After finishing the China wall, I added the outer peak downs to the base, making my base way more defendable. This made me a lot more comfortable with the idea of getting raided, and after that, I set up locker kits and beds, so I would be ready to defend at a moment's notice. I didn't know how long I was gonna have to wait, so I went to cargo ship again, this time just for the thrill of it, and boy was that a great decision. Fuck. There's just a guy AFK there. Got another one. Are these guys bots? Oh shit. He's dead? Okay. Oh no. Oh my god, this looks so scripted, holy. I swear that these are just like the biggest bots on the server. Oh my god, I didn't know he was there. Alright, we snuck all the way back around. He probably won't expect this. Oh my god, these are the freest guys ever. Holy shit, they're loaded too. We gotta make sure there's no more though. Yeah, this is actually insane. We just got all this basically for free, and an L9. Oh my god, he's loaded too? No way. And the locked crate is really good. I swear every time we play, we get a new most loaded cargo ever. Alright guys, we're outie. We're just gonna chill in this bush until the cargo leaves and then it's GG. When I got back to base, I noticed a clan was taking giant excavator, so I headed over with the HMLMG to contest. Fuck, that guy scared me. Holy shit. I think I just killed two though. Oh my god, I'm a demon right now. Ooh, he's loaded. Oh shit, that backpack's crazy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're taking this, boys. Thank you, I'll take that. Ooh, even more? Guys, I don't need all this. I literally don't need this metal at all. Alright, we just came back after depoting. Already killed another one, let's go. See what he had. Some scraps. He had a rocket launcher though, what the hell? my goodness, bro. We are literally wiping these guys. GG, gentlemen. At this point in the wipe, I was basically on top of the world, and everyone in the desert knew my name. I knew I was dangerously close to getting raided, so I waited on the roof in the airlock and listened for boom. And let's just say it didn't take long for the clans to show up. Holy shit, boys, we're getting raided. I think the EXCAV group's had enough, boys. I don't see anyone. We're gonna have to get a better angle on them. Oh my god, they're like triple M2 out there. I'm so fucked. Alright, let's see if we can take one out. There we go. This is tough, boys. I think we're just gonna have to HV them. There's too many of them to peek with an AK. Alright, there's one dead. We're just gonna have to keep doing it like that. I think they're breaking my shell turrets with them too. This is not good. No! The death was really bad. Alright, they broke my turret. That's really bad. They're super deep into my core. We're losing this, guys. Oh my god, I think we just killed a bunch of them. This is good. I think we have a couple of them trapped in the China wall, so I'm just gonna wait here. Oh no, that's not good. You know what, boys? I think they're getting countered right now. We need to drop down. Oh my god, yeah, this is it. We need to seal now. Thank god for those counters. Whoever you guys were, shout out to those guys. I think they're out of rockets too. So this raid is officially over. I'm just gonna use these smokes to loot. Last thing we gotta do is seal the shell. Let's go! Game over, boys. Those guys are pissed. I can tell. Alright, GG. If you guys made it to the end of the video, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.